There we go. That's probably better. You guys can probably hear me now. I'm back. Welcome. Beard's a little shorter, but I'm back. How's it going, Toaster Strudel? It's good to see you, man. Very, very late stream. Not only a late stream, but very random. Little doggo was one out. Ugh. She ain't ready for the stream. Alright, so today I'm going to be doing some development on my COD Zombies map, which I have a lot of ambitions for. It's going to be huge. I should probably turn that down a bit. But it's going to be massive. The map's going to be huge. A lot of stuff within the map. Lots of cool mechanics, cool Easter eggs, things like that are going to be in the map that are not there yet. It's very early development right now. I know, dude. The beard got deleted. It got absolutely deleted. It's gone. But hey, I still have a little bit of it left, so it's okay. I didn't get rid of it completely. I am not a babyface. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna get some zombies music in the background. And then we're gonna do some mapping. Gotta get me drink a dubby. Alrighty then. Let's find the COD Zombies Easter egg song playlist. I only want the Kevin Sherwood ones though, because I don't want to get copyrighted. I think he has a playlist of all his stuff. Yeah, he does. I'll start it with the... Can I just shuffle the playlist? I can. Nice. I am personally keeping my baby face for a bit. I turn 20 in a few months, so I'm gonna bask in my youth for a little longer. You know what? Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea in the slightest. I mean, you're only gonna be young for probably less of your life than you'll be old, so I mean, it's probably not a bad move, I would say. So, I mean, that's kind of what I did back in the day too, so. But as soon as I was able to grow, like, a decent beard, I was going for it. But when it was patchy and it wasn't great, I just kept the baby face for a little while, but yeah, I don't see myself ever going back to it. Or at least not for a long time. Alright, so I think in this dev stream, I want to just do a lot of detailing and stuff. I don't know if I want to do much blockout or more additions to the map, but we'll see. We'll see what I want to do. By the way, let me know if the music's too loud or not. It shouldn't be too loud. In fact, actually, I don't even know if you can hear it. Okay, I think that should be good. And hopefully the mic on my end isn't too loud either. Hopefully it's good. I haven't streamed in a while, and I had to reset my PC since before the last time I streamed, so, or after the last time I streamed. So my settings are all cooked. Yeah, you barely hear it? Okay. Okay, it should be more background music than anything. So if it functions in that kind of way, then that's perfect. I wonder how long until Beaches shows up if he's awake. Beaches has been dying for a new stream. If he misses this, he's gonna be sad. He's gonna be really sad. Because he's been begging for a stream. Alright. Alright, boom. So this right here, Black Ops 3 mod tools. The map, ZM_sand is the code name because I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. And it's all over this map. Gotta load up the old Radiant. Yeah, it's good to see you again, dude. I love doing these streams. I want to do them more often, but it's just a matter of, I guess, motivation, timing, and a lot of other things. And Tonight, I don't know what it was. I just felt a random motivation to stream. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna lock it in. And the videos I've been struggling with, I'm not gonna lie. I've been struggling to edit. Today, though, I got about halfway through my rough cut for the next Chosen video. So I got way more done on that than I have in weeks, so hopefully tomorrow I'll get a lot more work on it. I would like to get the video up tomorrow, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to make promises anymore. I feel so bad when I make a promise and I can't keep it, you know? And I do that all the time on those posts, so I have to just relax a little bit and stop making them. Or if I do make them, know for sure I can do it. Alright, so I'm going to give you a little tour of what I've got so far. And then also explain some things along the way. So, this is the spawning room. This is where you're going to start in the map. And this, by the way, this is a real location in Egypt. This is based off of the actual location. So, if you went to Egypt after you played this map, you would already know where to go. So basically, like, it's literally you playing zombies, but over in Egypt. Like, it's wild. Except a lot of stuff's destroyed. There's blood and guts everywhere. So, like, it's just a slight different, I guess. I mean, you wouldn't want to go to Egypt in real life and see all this everywhere. Alright. Hey, man, do what you gotta do. I recently picked back up my saxophone, and I even got a new mouthpiece for it. I feel like God is calling me to make music. I'm actually working on a song. That is incredible, dude. My brother played saxophone for a while. He hasn't played it in a long time, but he got really, really good at it. And yeah, saxophones are a fantastic instrument. And I would love to hear some of your stuff once you've gotten to a point where you're happy showing it. But yeah, so you'll have to let me know when that happens, and maybe upload it to your YouTube, and then maybe I can go check it out. But yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Myself and a few other buddies of mine are going to be working on some music for this map as well. This map's going to have its own original soundtrack. It's going to have a brand new Easter egg song with, hopefully, somebody very, very special on vocals. Very, very cool. But it depends on if I can make that happen. I don't know if I'll be able to make it happen, but if I do make it happen, it'll blow up the zombies community. Everyone will go nuts over it. Like, it'll be big news if I can do it, but it really depends on if I can manage it. Alright, so the perk machines are not going to be like this. They're going to be like the perk machines in the Chaos maps in Black Ops 4. These are just placeholder for the moment until I can get those perk machines actually in there. So this isn't final. There's a lot more detailing to be done within the spawn room. A lot of work, a lot of stuff I still want to change because there's stuff I'm still not happy with, like the blood on stuff like that. I'm still trying to work out where I want blood splatters to be and things like that, because I want to bring out a lot of color. I want it to be a very vibrant, beautiful map. I don't want it to just be brown and cream color. Like, I don't want it to just be that color palette. I want it to have like a nice set of colors and things like that to make it look really cool. But yeah, so basically, if you were to go to Egypt and go on a tour, you would either go through here or here, which is blocked off for your tour, and you would walk in. And this is a temple, by the way. I don't remember what the temple's called, but it's really close to the Sphinx. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. But you enter through here. There's this thing here. I modeled it exactly how it is in real life. This is exactly how it looks. I think it's like a trap door that leads to like some underground section. I'm not entirely sure, but it's in the outside area of the map, so you won't be playing out here. This is where a zombie spawning area is going to be. But yeah, that's kind of neat that that's there. I don't know what it is, but I think that's what it is. And then there's the blocked off entrance. And then zombies can enter through here, This spawning area isn't... I haven't done any work on it really at all, because I don't know what this area looks like. I've been trying to find footage of people going on tours or like using Google Earth, and I can't find any like videos or anything of this section in particular, so I'm still doing some research to try to figure out what this area looks like. If I can't find anything for a long time, then I'll just have to get creative about it, but I want it to be as close to real life as possible. That's the goal. And then right out here, you got the first Bible door, which leads through this like hallway ramp up. There's the doorway left, which is blocked off. Doorway right, which is a zombie spawn. You keep going up, leads out here, which this is where a lot of shops are. There's usually like clothing store, like a shop here, like a vendor, and then they have like a bunch of like pyramid merch and things like that, like souvenirs you can buy here usually. This is another way you can enter, but this is a zombie spawn right here. But yeah, all this area is playable. Temporary wall buy. All the wall buys are temporary. Area, you can go up here. And you got double tap up there, pyramids back there, and all the pyramids and everything like that, they're all exactly where they are in real life. Like, I've perfectly placed everything. Like, I want everything lined up perfectly, and it is. It's beautiful. No, there's a barrier right here. This back side of the map has a lot less detail than the front side of the map. The front side of the map has a lot more detail. I haven't done much work on this back side yet, except for, like, the rock work. The rock work I've done a decent amount of work on, and it looks really good. But you got the Sphinx. There's actually a little hidden trap door behind the Sphinx, so I'm gonna have a zombie spawn right there or something, which will be kind of neat. And then right here, there's a little underground area, which I haven't even started on. I've just kind of, well, I guess I kind of have started on it because I've put some basic stuff down here and set it up very basically, but that's where Pack-a-Punch is going to be. That's where I plan on having it. But in a different location. It's not just going to be plonked right there. It'll be probably in another room down here somewhere when I figure that out, but that's the plan. Zombie spawn right here. And then you got like this whole wooden platform, and I think in real life there's like a sign right here, like a whole like sandstone sign which has like a bunch of information on it, probably a bunch of like facts and stuff like that about the Sphinx and things like that, I imagine. So that I haven't put there yet, but I will. Zombie spawn right here. Mystery box, so then you can go up here and zombie spawn here. Then there's another Bible area right here. This area is also one of the most impossible areas to find proper footage and video of, that I can actually get good angles to see how to map this area out. This area is going to be immensely difficult to map out because there's nothing. Like, I can't find anything of it, just like that other spawn area, or just like the area in Spawn. So this area is going to be a bit of a struggle. I've done a little bit, though, from what I've been able to see, and as you can see, it's looking kind of decent so far. And this is where I'm planning to have, like, well, originally I was going to have the Sentinel artifact here, but then I looked into the story, and the Sentinel artifact isn't, I don't think it's a thing anymore, because there was the 4 Sentinel artifact trials, which are already in the 4 current Chaos maps, and I think that was all of them. And now the Sentinel artifact is a part of Scarlet, which gives her some powers, I think. So, like, I can't use the Sentinel artifact in this map in that way. So I'm gonna have to figure something else out for, like, the power and stuff like that. So this is very temporary. Perk location spot, I think. Maybe. We'll see. There's only gonna be 4 perk locations, because that's how many god statues there are. Of the different, like, Greek, Egyptian, and whatnot. Are you able to find maps of the palace, or of the place online, maybe? I think there's probably, like map maps, where it shows me, like, where, like, certain things are placed and whatnot, but, like, I need, like, a detailed image, so I can replicate it as much as possible, within the engine, you know? You know what I mean? I'm not really familiar with this game, but is there a way to change the zombie skins so they look like mummies? There is. I would probably do some mummy zombies. I think I think mummy zombies would be a really cool, like, kind of boss zombie or something like that. I think that would be cool. It's not something I could do, but it's something that I could get somebody to do. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to get people to do before the snap's out. But the majority of the work I'll be able to do myself, which is nice. Yeah, that could be really cool. Like, there's a lot of different ideas for, like, different bosses or, like, mini bosses and things like that. Like, there's a lot that I could do. As long as I'm sticking within, like, the story of the Chaos, or the Chaos crew, then, like, that's where I need to be. Like, as long as I'm not going anything or doing anything that's outside of that that's gonna, like, I guess, ruin the story, then I don't want to do it. But if there's anything that's gonna add to it or make it cool or make it, or maybe something that was meant to be, then it's something that I definitely want to do for sure. But yeah, I think I should start mapping. Let's see. Wait, I need to do quite a few things. I'm worried. Okay, lyrics for it are gonna be called Good Shepherd. It might take a while because it'd be my first. Yeah, just spend as much time as you want on it, dude. Like, it, honestly, if you're gonna spend a long time on any of them, I think the first one's the best way to go. Because I think the first one is, I think, the one where you learn the most. Love the attention to detail, the accuracy to real life. Will absolutely make it something special. Absolutely. Like, there's another Egypt map that's being worked on right now, which looks incredible. It's by an Australian guy. I messaged him once or twice on Discord because we both are doing Egypt projects, so it was kind of a funny timing thing, and yeah. But his Egypt isn't one-to-one. His Egypt is kind of like, he just takes the Sphinx as, like, I guess the centerpiece of the map for, like, a really cool vista, and then just building a really cool map around it, which is kind of like an Origins style, like, excavation site type of thing, which is a really cool vibe. And that's going to be, from what I can guess, is going to be an Ether story map. This one is going to be a Chaos story map, which is completely separate from that. Completely different universes. And my map's going to be based off of Egypt the way it is in real life, with a few cool mysteries and a few cool new, like, I guess, I don't know, alien concepts, I guess, is probably the best way I can put it. Some really cool lore, zombie stuff, alien stuff probably, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Alright, but where do I want to start for mapping today? That's the question. I wouldn't mind mapping up here a bit, though. Since this area has clothes and stuff, as like a shopping area, I could get clothes models and I can throw them on the floor. Clothes pile. Let's see. Music's probably going to lag occasionally, and the stream is also probably going to lag occasionally because the software is so demanding. So, like, anytime there's, like, a lag spike, don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's literally just the software, like, being insane with its, like, demanding, I guess, power. I don't know. This one, maybe? I want, like, a pile. That looks really nice. Let's see. And you place everything, like, every little individual thing. Like, these maps, like, when you see super high detailed maps, people worked a long time on those. The ones that are, like, very, like, low detail, like, those ones someone probably just put together, like, really quickly. Unless there's some crazy, like, scripting stuff going on. But yeah, there's not going to be a ton. There is going to be some when I build lighting and things like that, but there shouldn't be a ridiculous amount. It'll be occasional, though. Nice, I like that spot. And then we'll get this, and then we'll get a pair of pants. I don't think they sell pants here, though. I think it's just, like, shirts and stuff. So I'll get, like, a bunch of varieties of, like, shirts and things and place them around here. Around them. Let's see. That looks good. And then these are hanging clothes. Not gonna lie, this song is not my favorite. I'm gonna skip it. It's not my favorite. I don't mind it though. Let's see. The dress. I'll put like maybe like here maybe. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's not push the window button. The guitar riff in this song goes hard. The drums go hard too. This song's sick. What do I want to do right here? I think I could probably hang some clothes off of this. Not that. I want to get as much colorful clothes and stuff as I can. Because, like, I really want to bring out color, you know? I don't want it to just be, like, just brown. Red shirt dangling over. Maybe I could work with that. We'll see. I don't know how to look on the spikes, though. Where are we? There's so much green. I can't see where I'm at. There's so much green. There we are. Okay. Let's do that. Ah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, not bad. That's a nice little spot for it. Egypt is one of those bucket list places for me. Ranking the places I want to go would honestly be 1 Israel, 2 Egypt, 3 Australia. That's a really good list. I don't know what mine would be. I know my number 1 is New Zealand because it's gorgeous and they filmed Lord of the Rings there, so, and like The Hobbit and whatnot. So like New Zealand number 1. Other than the spiders, like I'll have to bring Sting, like 5 stings, so I can kill all the Shelobs that are around. But yeah, going into New Zealand is like entering Mordor, or like entering Mirkwood. It's not good. But I want to go. It would be beautiful. And I want to visit Hobbiton more than anything. I want to visit Hobbiton. That would be really, really, really cool. I'm going to switch this wall by. I'm going to switch it for the one that I have over here. There we go. Fear and fire awaits all. Open doorway into the daylight. Where does it go? There we go. Finally got it around. I can't find where I'm at. I have an idea. There we go. Fixed. Nice. Okay. That'll be a bit of a better wall by, I think, for this area. I think it'll make more sense to have that. I do kind of want a wall by in here, in this, like, hallway area. I just don't know what I would want to do. I want something in here, though. Something viable. I'll have to think on that. No light or sound. Ooh! I like that placement a bit better. I'm surprised this isn't moving. It's an anim. It's an X-anim. It should be animated. It should be moving. Huh. Am I going mad? I have to be going mad. I think my grandfather went to New Zealand before. Also, I just got an ad. Also, at 12:30 EST, I'm gonna head out because I got church tomorrow, and also gotta mow the grass. Our backyard is huge. Oh, jeez, yeah, you're gonna have your work cut out for you then. Yeah, man, New Zealand is like the dream, dude. I want to go there so bad. I don't know why this isn't animated. Weird. Huh. Interesting. I'll just leave it for now. I'm not going to worry about it. I do want some more clothes scattered around, though. Who is this I'm looking for? Who am I beyond this door? Like, this is just a bop. Oh, wait, I already used that jacket. I used that too, I think. I don't want pants. Clothing? Ah, there's the piles. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that pile and put it in the corner. And behind this door. There we go. Oh, nice. It's looking good. It's getting more and more colorful. That's what we like to see. What I believe inside my mind. I kind of want to move this. I'm not happy with the placement. Maybe right here. Have it kind of going up against the bucket, bending around it. There we go. There on him. Oh, yeah, that looks real good. I like that. The thing I love about doing like the mapping part of it is it's basically a 3D canvas to paint on. It's essentially just a 3D canvas and you're just painting, you know? Like it's so cool. And at the end of the stream, or before you head out, I'll hop into the map and kind of show you in game if you want. I know. Mwah. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's what art is all about, is clothing bending around a bucket. That's what art is all about. I don't know what I want to do next. It's so hard to know. That's one of the things I struggle with. Like, sometimes I have an idea, and when I have an idea of where I want to take something, I can just go. I could just get it done real quick and just go ham. But right now, I don't know where exactly I want to work. I got some clothes there, which makes me happy. Though I guess there could be some spread out a little further away from the area. No? Oh, ooh, no, don't do that. There we go. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll spread some out a little bit. Because, I mean, the clothes would naturally move around a little bit, I think. Ooh, I like that. A little bit of green. Yeah. It's kind of nice. Not my favorite spot, though. I do like the colors it adds, though. Maybe I just mix this in with the rest. Like that, maybe. Oh, yeah. That's the clear winner right there. Look at that. Look at all that color in that one corner. Ooh, trash. Little, like, trash bin already right here. I can throw some trash around it. Brilliant idea. Nice. Brilliant idea, dude. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. Look at all the detail that one thing adds. And then I can put... kind of corner this trash. Okay, let's see. There we go. I need to take into account the slanted land. Oh! There we go. Nice! Used bandages. Yeah, I could do that too. I think if I were to do used bandages, I would put those in an area like almost like a medical area, maybe. Like maybe I could have like a maybe like this is because like the idea that I kind of had at the beginning was that people have already tried to survive here and have failed, which is why you have this guy here who's dead, you have this guy here who's dead, and you have this girl over here who's dead. And then also this guy over here who's also dead. So, wait, I think I already showed him actually. So yeah, there's that guy, and that. Yeah, I already showed him. Okay, so yeah, there's the 3 dead guys in spawn, and basically the idea is that people have already tried to survive here, and I think it'd be cool to have like maybe up here on this area, up here, this little area. Maybe I could have like a little area where maybe like people would do medical stuff or something. I think that could be kind of cool. And I could throw some used bandages around. Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Like, environmental storytelling is one of my favorite things. Like, this is the best right here. You have this guy right here, who's right here with his butt. And then you got a little note right here that says, "Try finger butthole." Yep. That was the first Easter egg I added, is this. A little Dark Souls reference. Or Elden Ring reference, wherever someone played. Or whatever game someone played to get that reference. Sandbags. Absolutely. Something screams sandbag right here in this corner. Ah, perfect. This song is so unbelievably chill. I'm so chill right now. Nice. Oh, yeah, it's looking great. Like, this just looks great. A little more garbage maybe across the way. Well, actually, I want to fill in this gap a little bit. Get some sandbags to do the trick. There we go. That's not the model I want to use. I could do this one. I do kind of like it. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah. The glare right after. Yeah, I like that. I think that's neat. I need to get some of this cleared up a bit. Yeah, yeah, shred that. Shred that thing. Let's see, I'm going to make this a wee bit smaller. Let's go with... Nice! Let's see. This I'm gonna clip. There we go. This is looking good. I'm gonna brush my teeth. When I finish, I'm gonna pop out. Really loved hanging out on stream, man. I missed you a lot. Yeah, likewise, brother. It's always good to have you around, and I love seeing you. So, yeah, I'm glad you were able to come around and hang out for a bit. Let's see. All right, I think I'm all cut up on chat now. Let's see. What else? I know I want to have like a lot of like the pyramid models and stuff like that around for like the little, I guess, souvenirs. That's the word I was looking for. There we go. Souvenirs. Because like they had like a bunch of souvenirs just all over the place when I looked on the on a lot of the videos of the tours and everything. So lots of stuff like that. I don't really want the sandbag clipping through the rock though. Maybe I hide it in the rock. I think that works. I would just need to put something right here, which easy enough. I'll just get that. Make it way smaller. And then raise it up a bit. Boom. Boom. Looking quite good. Looking quite good. And I think this little area here could use a blood splatter, no? I think I'll grab one of these boys. I'll grab you. Yoink you and bring you this way. There we go. There we go. Then I need a different blood splatter. Where are we going from here? Alrighty, time for me to get some sleep. Don't forget, bro, take your time. Don't rush yourself. Burnout is terrible. God bless, brother. Yeah, God bless you too, man. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by, man. And yeah, I totally agree. The burnout, it has been bad lately, so I've been trying to struggle through it, but I'll figure it out. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But yeah, you have a good night, brother. God bless you. Ooh. Could probably go with that. Oh, yeah, that's real nice. Okay. Maybe make it a wee bit wider. No, I think it's about right. The ordinary world. Ooh, I like that angle. Where do we go when we let go? I love Zombies music, it's so good. All blinded by fear. When we let go. I'm gonna bring that in. No reason for it to be that big. It's ridiculous. Bring it in as much as I can. And, oh, no. Hmm. And there's this one, which is massive. Not that one. Man, it's so impossible to select. Where is it? I can't select the thing. This one's impossible to select. It's not possible. It's like literally not possible. Yeah, because no, that's that. Hmm. How do I select you? Oh, I have to go into space. I get it. Okay, I think it's good. Looks good to me. I'm gonna rotate it a little bit though, because I don't really buy the orientation. Maybe move it down a bit too. And I do want... Can I grab you and twist? Works. I think that I like. Yeah, it looks pretty neat. I mess with it. I sing for you. Let's see. Oh, jeez. There we go. All right. I'm happy hiding inside me for you. All right. Yeah, you got the fresh blood, and then you got the dried blood that's been there a while. Because, like, this area makes so much sense for there to be all that blood. Like, because this is an area where, like, zombies are going to funnel to. So a lot of zombies are going to be dying right there. Yeah, that looks great. Huh. I want to pile stuff up where this clip is, because there's a clip here, which I actually want to cut a little bit. You go from right here to here. There we go. Nice. And then I just need to pile a bunch of stuff up right there, so the player doesn't get confused as to why they're getting stuck on nothing. The question is, what do I put there? I just want to get like a pile of something. Soon I will know where we'll go. Destroy and create our story's dead ending. Books. Those will be great for the library. Even though I'm pretty sure the library only has scrolls. But hey, I might just throw books around just because, you know, books. I like books. And they'll look cool. So I might just throw them around. Ooh. I guess I'll use that elsewhere. These are bricks. Not what I'm needing. Hey, these are a little more of the color I need. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. There's a bunch of green all over it. No, I'm not feeling that. We'll need to fall, let all the flowers kill them all. A meat pile. Ooh. Ooh, I like these. Yeah, I really like these. Hmm. Oh, I see what's going on there. That's okay. Yeah, I see what's going on there. No, I like having that there. Is it all over? I think that's poop. Hmm. I like it. Yeah, the detail's looking crazy now. Is that a bunch of bones? What? Ew, what is that? It's disgusting. In the skies burns a fire in my eyes, and I'm holding the world in my hands. I do quite like that. Letting go now. Bring the end just like an archangel. Ugh. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing. This entire time I've had my face cam in front of the mapping. Ugh. Rookie streamer. I'm just gonna switch these sides. Oh, no, don't do that. There we go. Put this here, maybe. Because then I don't have to have anything in the... I'll go like that. And I'll just throw you there. That should be a bit better. Now you can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. I definitely need some more stuff piled here. Okay, what's this? What is that? Some papers. Oh, is this a gore pile? Yeah, these are fleshy piles of flesh. What is that? Oh, it's like a lava ball or something. It's like a lava. That's a big, fat stack of sandbags. Ew. That's yellow snowballs. That's pee. You could throw balls of yellow snow? That's not okay. Imagine having a snowball fight with yellow snow. That's not right. Here we go. Letting go of all I know. From this twisted fantasy, far away from the beauty of annihilation. No coming back for me. We all fall down, we fall down, we all fall down, we fall down. We all fall down, we fall down. Okay, so we're gonna get them to flip them. Oh, that works. Nice. So disgusting. Such a bop. Get out of the way. I'm gonna make this a long one. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna... There we go. Grab you. Flip you this way. No. No, stop it. There we go. Perfect. There we go. That should do the trick. There we go. Nice. Actually, I'm going to clip it right at the corner. Or cut it right at the corner. There we go. It's better. Nice. Okay. Looks quite good. Um, hmm. 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 Huh. I don't know exactly how I want to do it. I wish I could just remove that rock. That one rock. Whatever. Whatever. But I know it's all imagination. Okay. Ding, 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 diddle, ding. I think I'll just clip it on its own. Okay. Cut here to here. Sure. Okay. Not bad. And then I just want to get rid of the corner. Nice. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Mhm. Nice. Okay. This area is getting excellently detailed. Mwah. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Okay. I imagine it'll look a bit better after I've baked. AKA lagged myself to death. I am Roma. Yeah. Sure is taking its sweet time. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Not even close. I just need this to not look so bad. I'll figure something out right there, I think. Wait, actually. I think it might be simple. Oh. Actually, yeah, I don't think that's actually going to work. Okay, yeah. I'm liking that. I think I just need to pile some more rocks right here, I think. I think that'll do the trick. Actually, that does look slightly better. Feeling, and I know you will never give up, and I, Father. Okay, I'm really liking how that looks. Feeling. Boom. Oh, that looks great. My atrocities come my way of reciprocity. I think that's probably enough for right now. Test it out and load it up. Restroom break while this bakes. Okay, no, that's horrible. No one wants to look at that. You can look at the guts. How about that? You can look at nuts from Burke. I have returned. All right. Yep. Yep. The first thing I see when I open up my phone is the tweet from Tectone saying, "Find woman, get married." True and real. True and real, Tectone. All my life I've been debating. All the crows, they sit there waiting, wondering what I'm going to eat until I have it. I can't breathe. See you on the floor, your heart's not beating anymore. So good. Man, my thumbnail looks clean. You hear that? Like that little guitar in the back, that acoustic guitar or whatever that is. It has to be some kind of guitar. That sounds like a guitar to me, and I'm a guitar player, so I would know. Man, that's a good-looking thumbnail. And a good-looking map. And it's not even close to done yet. That's one of the most work-in-progress portions. I can't believe Beaches missed the stream. That's so sad. That's so sad. Beaches, if you watch this on replay and you hear this, I'm so sorry that you missed the stream. I announced it late. I announced it, like, out of nowhere. So, but I mean, that's how all of the streams have been, to be fair, but... Man, that's tragic. We ready? Oh, it's close. There we go. Let's pause that. And then we'll get into the map. See what progress I made in game. I don't know if the gameplay can be seen properly. I don't think it can. Why would it go small like that? I think it has something to do with the game's aspect ratio. Let's see. Bollocks. Let's see, I'll just zoom this in for the time being. It'll work. Not ideal, but it works. Okay.
Fuse must have blown. Better see if we can find a new one. Oh boy. Here we go.
Yeah, the blood needs work. And a lot of these need work too, all the sand string thingies. Temporary perk, by the way. We'll have the chaos perks.
Double points, double joy.
Also temporary dialogue. That's clearly not the chaos crew. That's very clearly the Call of the Dead crew, but that is not final, I promise. Alright, let's open up the map a bit, shall we? Actually, I want to show you guys how disgusting the shotguns are. I've changed the shotguns to make them, like, more awesome. They decimate everything. It's awesome. They're more reminiscent of the shotguns in, like, Black Ops 4. Except the gore in this game is not as nice as the gore in Black Ops 4. But, who knows, that could be remedied at some point. Temporary door buys, by the way. The ones that I'm gonna have are gonna be like floating, and they're gonna have like some blue effects with the chaos like buyable like circle thingy with a bunch of symbols on it. Sort of like how the wall buys are. These are just temporary wall buy things, because obviously the chaos ones are a bit different. But with this, like, with the entire map, really, when it comes to the upper part of the map, not the lower part of the map, where, like under the Sphinx, but, like, when it comes to, like, and even, like, in here, but, like, when it comes to the entirety of this map, the only way I can really do much when it comes to lighting is by taking chunks out of here, so the sun can actually get to a lot of these locations. So I've actually taken out a lot of these sections on purpose for lighting.
Max ammo.
Got the Chaos Announcer. This still needs a lot of work. Like, you could very clearly see that this is very basic work. So, yeah, still needs a lot of work in this area. A little better in this part of the section, though. But, Tri-Finger Butthole. I want it so the zombies, like, do that animation where they, like, fly backwards when they get shot by a shotgun. I think that would be nice.
Phew, that was close.
I don't know how to do that, though. That's something I have to figure out still. Alright, time to see the new area. Or I guess the new and improved area. Yeah! Looking quite good. Yeah! It's looking a bit good. Like, it needs definitely a little bit of work, but we're getting there. It looks quite good. Oh! So that is animated, it's just freaking out. I think it's a similar...
We won't hold them for long.
I think it's a similar thing to like the those chains, because those chains were spazzing out until I changed something. So I think it's the same way with that. Look at that go. That's wild. So yeah, definitely gonna have to fix that, that's for sure. But this area is looking really nice. Chill, buddy. Man, that zombies... I need to fix this, too. I don't know why the Cold War zombies do that. Hopefully if there's a mapper that watches this, maybe you can
zombies.
let me know.
Like a stiletto to the skull.
But yeah, I think this area plays nice. You're not going to clip through any of this stuff. Nice. Is that green? Oh. It's not gonna work. These rocks aren't gonna work. They have green on. They have grass and green on them. I didn't notice that. Yeah, these aren't gonna work. I'm gonna have to change these rocks out. Temporary enemy, by the way, too. Not having these guys in the map when it's out. Nobody wants these guys in the map. Nobody does. These guys suck.
Ammunition's kind of a necessity. Good things come in small packages.
Supply situation is dire.
Hey, there's one quote that's proper.
Screw diamonds. I think this girl's got a new best friend.
As you can see, I got a pretty good variety of guns from Black Ops games. I wanted it to be like the Black Ops collage, the almost like if the zombies devs didn't have a limit when like a new game comes out, they're like kind of forced to use the weapon roster that's in the game because of resources and a bunch of other stuff. Like if the zombies devs weren't limited by that, they could just throw in all the different iconic weapons and weapons that just people love in general from Black Ops, just as a whole, and World at War and stuff. And that was kind of the idea. And they all work really well together. Like they all feel like they work together. Especially with the new movement kind of thing. That's more modern zombie type of thing.
Sorry about that. Did you need your head?
But it's coming together real nice. Still got a lot of work to do detailing in these areas, but I mean, and then also I don't want this to be one big zone. I want this whole area to be like probably like 4 separate zones. So like maybe like back here, maybe cut right here off. There'll be like a viable barrier here and have this area accessible back here. And then I think this whole area will be just opened up already. Once you've opened up this area. I'm thinking maybe having a viable barrier. Maybe like here, a little more forward on this side. And then have that whole area be a new zone. And then when it comes to this area up here, have maybe like cut it off like right there, maybe have a viable barrier there and have all that up there be a separate zone. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or maybe even have that up there be a separate zone too. Because I want to have more doors in the map. I want more different areas. Then not only that, but it helps with map flow too, because with this being such a massive zone, if a zombie spawns over there, in the next zone to this one, which is right over there, they can spawn all the way over there and have to walk all the way here. But if I have the zone separated, then that zone won't be the next zone to this zone. It'll be the next zone to that zone here. And then this zone here will be here. So the zombies won't have to run all the way from over there and come all the way around to get to me. They'll only come from like somewhere over there a little bit. So like they'll be able to get to me faster from over here. So it'll also help with map flow gameplay just as a whole. But yeah, see how the zombies just get decimated with the shotgun? It's awesome. I've done that with all the shotguns except for one of them, because it's a default Black Ops 3 shotgun and I don't really know how to edit the properties of it, because it doesn't really show up in Ape like it's supposed to, since it is a default weapon.
Okay, zombies.
Everyone loves the MG08, so this is just, most of the weapon roster are final. Most of them. Probably give or take a few. This one is probably final. I love the MG08 and everyone else does too. And it feels great. But I'm gonna use this as an opportunity just to kind of show you some of the weapons. Got the RK5 in here. I feel like the RK5 is pretty classic and pretty iconic. I want to buff it a little bit though. Make it more like the B23R in damage. So I'm probably just going to give it the B23R stats. Exactly to a T. The way the shotgun just wrecks them is awesome. Uh-oh. If it goes into the spawn room, that might not be good. But yeah, there's also this area of the map too, which I guess forgot to show you for a minute, but this is the most unfinished area of the map for sure. Like, this is very, very unfinished. Like, my clipping isn't even proper here. Like, see how jittery this is? Because the stairs aren't perfectly aligned, it's a lot harder to clip them in a straight line. And have it look proper. And then this one right here, this right here is not even clipped at all. At least not properly. Same with this here. The only one that kind of is right here, but even that needs a lot of work, because, like I said, very rough. By the way, no power switch will be in the map. That's temporary. And the only reason I switched out the model for the power switch was just to have it so there's something else there that feels a little bit more, like, I guess, like it should be there. I don't know. But yeah, the way the power will work on this map will be more like Origins, where you'll have different, like, parts of the map where you'll do a task and the power will be on in that area, type of deal. And I also want there to be a sandstorm mechanic. So basically, you know how like in Call of the Dead, occasionally you'll have the fog roll in and you won't be able to see as well? I kind of want a similar thing where a sandstorm rolls in, but it's even worse. Like, it's almost like you can't see anything for a little bit. And the zombies, like, they can get really close to you before you see them. Like, the sandstorm wouldn't be ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't make it annoying. It would pop up very little. It would be a map disaster that happens, like, every 10 or so rounds, maybe. Like, it wouldn't happen very often. But when it does, it's going to be one of those things where, like, the player needs to lock in. I want to make it challenging, not annoying. So... And when it comes to the perks, the way the perks are going to work, since there's only 4 god statues, I'm going to have all 4 of the god statues just spread throughout the map in whichever way I find. There's probably guaranteed one in spawn where the quick revive machine currently is. probably most likely going to be one in this area right here. There's definitely going to be one in the underground area, I think. And then maybe one back there somewhere, but that's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. I can't see chat, by the way. I don't even know if there's anybody in here. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. Because when I launched the game, it just, like, messed up my, the other monitor and make it so everything's out of whack. Let's see. Shut up, Taco Bell. Or Taco Time. Taco Bell's better. Okay. No new chats. Okay. So I got nothing to worry about.
Hello? Need some ammo here.
But yeah, the perks, the 4 original perks are going to be the god statues. And then to get the other perks, you'll do some kind of challenge or quest. Or like mini quest line. And then that'll unlock you a specific perk. Like if you want Widow's Wine, there's going to be some specific quest line that has to do with spiders or something like that. I don't know. And you get yourself Widow's Wine. I don't know. It's very early ideas and very early thinking when it comes to that in particular. Right now, I'm less worried about mechanics and stuff and more worried about getting the map done. The mechanics, the Easter eggs, the sound design, a lot of that stuff's going to be much later down the line. There is a little bit of that sprinkled in here,
Slice,
but
cut, chop.
for the most part,
Love options.
yeah. And also, the Bowie knife. I'm going to keep the Bowie knife, I think, as the original Bowie knife. And then I think I'm going to have a higher tier, like, upgraded knife, which will look like the knife behind me right here. And it'll be an upgraded knife, and it'll work more like the Golden Sport, where it's way more powerful, and it goes to, like, round 31 hit. And it'll be... I don't know how well you can see this, but this right here will be the map's upgraded Bowie knife. I just need to get somebody who can model it for me and put it in the game. Or get it ready to be put in the game so I can do it, but and then send me the files and everything, you know? So I'll have to get some more people on the team that can do stuff like that later down the line, but for now, it's just me, the one-man squad. And then I've got some other people doing some other things for the map as well, like some music and things like that. So yeah, this map's going to be really, really unique and really cool, and it's going to have a lot of cool custom things that people are, I think, really going to dig. Where's the box? I'm going to buy ammo.
Get away from me.
Hey, I'll take that.
Cheap guns.
I'm also going to get a new mystery box, because the Haribo ones are not ideal when it comes to this box in particular. Because
Bring out the big gun.
the light isn't blue like it's supposed to be. It looks a bit different than it does in BO4. And the fire sale, once it's done, it has that line go across it even when it's gone, which looks a bit strange.
It's a wooden stake any day of the week.
But yeah, I got some classic Black Ops 2 weapons, the M27, which was a Nuketown Zombies exclusive. Not anymore. Well, it's another custom maps too. That's more of just a joke than anything, but yeah. Then we got the Scar from Black Ops 2. My personal favorite of all the Scars and all the CODs.
I warned you.
There we go. Die, bro! Jeez. Obnoxious guy. But yeah, see what I mean?
Keep them coming.
Like, that kind of just stays there. And then not only that, but look at the frame rate. The frame rate on the box location is rough. So, like, I'm gonna have somebody else do the box for me, so I can get a new one that's closer to BO4. And that's not as dinky.
Take it from me, you do not
And if you guys want to see more of what this map's going to look like when it gets closer to being done, just go to Google Earth and go to the Sphinx and just look around. It's pretty much just that, with a few changes. Like, very few. Though, this area here, I'm going to add a lot of, like... Because this area is too open. I need obstacles, I need things that tighten the space a bit more. So, that'll be something I'll have to think about. I know that there's a lot of scaffolding around the Sphinx all the time. So one of the things I can use to tighten up the area a little bit could be putting a big old thing of scaffolding out. Put a clip on it. So that's one thing I could do. This guy's stuck. I'm gonna have to fix that. But I was thinking it would be cool to have the Bowie knife down this hallway here. So the player can get it early if they want. Man, that's cursed. I think I'm just going to play it for a bit.
Drinking this stuff. Sweet and sour. I'm sweet. Drink sour.
Like, look how good this rock work looks right here. Like, this looks incredible. Some of this stuff here is a bit repetitive. It looks repetitive in real life, to be fair. But some stuff is a little on the nose. So, I want to do a little bit of change up with this here to make it a little more variety, but or have a little more variety, I guess. Yeah, like, see how long it's taken for the zombies to get to me because the zoning is just messed up. It's just cooked. And so far, the perk roster that I have, all of these perks will be in the map. There's going to be another 2 perks beyond this, I think. I think I'm going to have 8 perks overall. I don't know what the other 2 are going to be yet, but I'll figure it out. There might be more than that, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because with every single new perk that I add, that's another quest line that needs to get scripted. So, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spam that. The boxes in spawn. Not ideal. It gets tense in spawn. Especially now that I've tightened up the space a little bit more. Like around there.
Oh boy, now they're in for it. I'm not even licensed for this.
Widow's Wine clutch.
Hooray for us! Nice! A little home improvement.
Honestly, Widow's Wine makes the spawn area much more survivable.
Not necessarily in that order. Nice. Load up, boys.
Yeah, this is... like... I have the vision all in my head.
Girls.
This PPSH, I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. I don't know which PPSH I want to go for. I have 2 PPSHs in the map right now. and I like both of them pretty much equally. I have the one from BO3 and I have this remastered World at War one, and I just don't know which one to go for. I think I like the Black Ops 3 one slightly more, but I know how much people love the World at War one. People adore it.
What are you, the paparazzi? Back it up there, buddy. Thud up.
Helion Salvo, one of people's favorites.
Not a moment.
People love the Helion Salvo. Oh yeah, one of the perks is going to be PhD Flopper, actually. I need to throw that there. One of them is PhD Flopper.
There's a fine line between life and death. This'll help you try.
PhD Flopper is a must-have. Yeah, RPK, classic.
Good.
M1927, classic. People love it.
Let's puree some zombies.
People seem to really like the Hitchcock from BO4, and I like it too. It looks cool.
I'm gonna rock your world.
SG12, I don't think I'm gonna keep now that I have the Spaz 12. Because this I had before the Spaz 12.
I'm gonna rain bullets on their parade.
Jeez, man. I need to fix that thing. I don't know, like,
All fast and simple. Sound like anyone you know?
Jeez, it's intense. I can't even think straight. But yeah, like this whole thing where like there's like, yeah, right here. See, the clip, or the not the clip, the hitbox just stays put. Like it just kind of stays in the air on the Cold War zombies in particular. And somebody recommended, because I asked about it in the Mod Tools Discord, and somebody replied helping. And it seemed like that was the problem, and I did it. But apparently that didn't fix it. I think there's probably more to it. Oh, this is... No. I need to get out of here. Being in the spawn room with these guys is not good. With the explosion radius and how many of them there are and how many bullets they take, not ideal.
Pick your teeth up on the way out. Money, money, money.
And for some reason, they drop so much ammo. I mean, just drops as a whole. Okay, the box is over there. Much better.
Let's see them try to fight me now.
Got the bootlegger. It's a new edition. I don't know if I'll keep it or not, but I really like it, so I might.
Wouldn't stake any day of the week.
Essex, one of the starting weapons. Might change it out for an M14 though.
Not getting close is fine with me.
The Locust, an absolute classic. One of my favorite quickscopings. Snipers just as a whole. Oh, if I can hit my shot, jeez.
Oh yeah.
The China Lake. Nobody likes this. Nobody likes the China Lake, that's why I added it. You gotta have some bad guns.
Don't suppose you guys want to go vegetarian?
It's so bad. This gun is so bad.
It's all fun and games. Till
This
someone-
I'm probably gonna remove. Because there's no point in having it when I have the Locust, I feel like.
Music to my ears.
And its hip fire is too accurate compared to all my other snipers.
You dropped a bit of your face.
And by the way, this like little climb up bit is not going to be in the final version. I'm going to have some sort of like ramp or stairway right here by the end. Because this doesn't work as well as I would like it to.
Give me an S. Give me an M. Give me a G. Give me the gun.
Spyhander,
Time to bring out the big gun.
another gun people really enjoy. And I think it has a good, I think it's a good weapon to go alongside the MG08.
They don't call me SMG.
Jeez, I just keep getting it.
Don't you just love the sound of nails on wood in the morning? Get away from me!
This gun's ridiculous. Like, it's actually, like, kind of silly how fast it goes.
They don't
This is the
call
other
me
one.
SMG for nothing.
And I think I like this one a little more, and I think it fits with the other weapons a bit more. Especially with the other STG, or with the STG and the MP40, and the Tommy gun. I think this one, this PPSH just fits better with those other ones.
Are you sorry now?
I'm pretty positive I'm keeping the BO3 one.
This feels good.
Yeah, like, see, like, I feel like this... Because, like, the PPSH has a little more chunk to it, just like the MP40. I feel like the other PPSH is just, like, a little skinny and small.
Unless I'm in a bad mood.
The box isn't being very nice in terms of variety weapon. The weaponry.
Suck it up there, buddy. Give me an S.
MX9?
Give me an M. Give me a G. Give me the gun.
I love this from BO4. This kind of... This is basically like the MP5K of the map, I guess. Because I want, like, all the different, like, iconic, like weapons, but, like, a different variant from, like, different CODs that either I really enjoy or maybe other people really enjoy, and this was probably my favorite of the, like, MP5K style weapons. I love the old classic BO1 MP5K,
Kinda in my bubble there.
but the model I feel like doesn't really work for what I am looking for. In terms of like how high res the model is. Like if I were to get like the Dobby guns, or no, the cop for that gun. So if I was to get those, then that would be great, and I'd probably add that. And the starting pistol, by the way, as you've noticed when I spawned in, it was the Welling. It's possible that the Welling could be the final starting pistol, but if I can get a hold of the either the BO1 1911 or the BO2 1911, the remastered versions from either Dobby or Cop for that, then one of those are what I'm gonna go for. But it depends on if I can convince them.
Around it. If we wish to survive this matter, we need the police.
Let's see them try to bite me now.
such a classic. Jeez, man, that blood in the air is so annoying. I really gotta figure out how to fix that. Oh yeah, and one of the things that's going to be in the box at some point but isn't in there, and probably won't be for a while, is the homunculus. The homunculus will be in this map. This map will have a custom wonder weapon. It'll have the Alistair's Folly, which is basically the ray gun of the Chaos story universe. So, yeah, that'll be in there. It won't be pack-a-punchable, though. It won't be upgradable. Because I don't want all those other abilities from the other versions of the Alistair's Folly. Unless, like, I can figure out how to get an Alistair's Folly upgraded that's just the regular Alistair's Folly, but maybe the goo gets changed colors or something. And it gets upgraded, of course, with damage and things like that. Maybe some better blast radius and things. Yeah, I got the SMR2, another gun that people despise. Like, this gun's a meme from, like, the old days for how bad it used to be. I think this one's a bit better, though I'm feeling like it needs a nerf. Because, like, I don't remember the SMR being this good. Like, if this is round 20 and the SMR is actually not doing horrible. With no double tap, no pack-a-punch, the SMR is kinda clapping. So, not good. We need the SMR to be poopy stinky, because that's what it's supposed to be. What do we got? Olympia? Yeah, this is the only shotgun that I don't have, like, the new, like, decimation.
Oh boy, now they're in for it. Okay, guys, just stand together, nice and close. There's a fine line between life and death. This will help them cross.
I'm dead. Well, that's basically the map so far. There is one other section of the map that I haven't shown off. Well, I guess technically two sections of the map that I haven't shown off, but those sections are there's so little done in them that it's not even, there's no point. And I'm talking about the area under the Sphinx, and an area not in Cairo, but Alexandria, which is way far, way far on my map, so. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be. Like, I didn't have to make it that far. I could have just made it like an area under the map that people teleport to, and that would have worked great. That's what probably Treyarch would have done. What any other mapper would have done. Because it works. But the reason why I did it the way I did it was because when a player teleports away, like if you're playing with with a friend or something like that, and if a player ends up in that area, I want the players who were in the Sphinx part of the map, the Cairo part, to see the arrow on the screen that points to where the player is, to point in the direction of Alexandria. And then not only that, but I want the little green highlight to be in that area too, which, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to see it with as far as, like, the player is, but, like, one of the things as well, like, why I wouldn't want to just put it in, like, some section, like, relatively close, but, like, just kind of out of the way to the point where you wouldn't be able to see it within the regular map. And if you were to go to that area, you wouldn't be able to see the regular map, like, you know. The problem with that is that you would be able to see the green highlight around the player in a place that makes no sense, and it shouldn't be placed. So that's kind of the reason why I did it the way I did it. And it'll make developing the map a lot harder because every single time I open up Radiant and have to go to that section of the map because it's so far away on the grid, I have to sit there and take 1,000 years with the scroll wheel to get to it because there's no way to just teleport to it, sadly, at least not that I know of. So that's what I have to do every time I want to develop that area. So that makes it a little bit of a pain, but I think in the end it'll be worth it. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Hopefully everybody who joined and stopped in, no one's in it at the moment, but it's late. And who's gonna watch me? Let's be real. But for anybody who's watching after, like maybe Beaches, if he watches after, sorry man, I'm so sorry you missed the stream. Then like I don't know, like yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought, but anyway, it's late. I'm pretty ready probably for bed soon, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I would love to do more dev streams soon, but I'd like to make like a lot of progress in between dev streams. So when I show up to a dev stream, it's not like, oh, the map, there's no progress, and during the dev stream, I'm not gonna make a ton of progress because like it depends on the day when it comes to progress, and it depends on the specific task that I'm doing. Like when it comes to blockouts and stuff like that, especially if I really know what I'm doing, that can lead to a lot of progress being done really, really fast. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna dip out, and I will see you guys in the next stream or video, whatever. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys. Deuces.